Yeah, it has pretty much changed the landscape of Hong Kong's district councils. All 18 until today were in the hands of the pro-Beijing camp. Now all but one have switched sides. It has also been a victory for grassroots here because so many of the candidates who actually dislodged long-term district councillors from the pro-Beijing side, some of them who had held their seats for more than 20 years, are very young. Some of the new contenders, there are stories of recent college graduates in very pro-Beijing areas winning seats, and even in a case reminiscent of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a young bartender who won a seat. So these are people who actually put in an awful lot of effort and actually did not have the resources that a lot of the pro-Beijing parties had to campaign.
Tell us about Carrie Lam. We've heard from her a short while ago today saying she will listen humbly to what the voters have had to say. What does this result mean for her? Is her position as Hong Kong's leader still tenable today?
Well, a lot of Hong Kongers would say it's not, but they're ultimately not going to decide on this, and it's quite possible neither is she. According to reports earlier this summer, she had twice offered her resignation to Beijing, but they refused it. She has said that she will listen humbly and attentively to the Hong Kong public now. Well, she's been saying that for the last 5.5 months, and it's generally something that she has just parked, and she's moved on hoping that the problem would go away, and that has increased anger at her. Beijing itself apparently has been taken aback by yesterday's results, which is a little bit surprising given that most polls suggested that the pro-democracy camp would at least make significant gains.
Finally, Oliver, the government has been saying for several weeks now that a silent majority of Hong Kongers would come out and support them. It seems that they didn't at the ballot box. Is that right?
Yeah, they certainly didn't. Even though the pro-Beijing vote held fairly strong, it was actually the addition of about 1 million new electors on the electoral rolls that actually tilted the balance. And as we saw, there's certainly no majority for the government in this election. So there certainly might be people who are discontent with the protests, but they certainly didn't register that en masse yesterday.